Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Heist-themed Appalachian Outlaw Special Event Challenges for Week 1, which starts today, Tuesday, April 22nd, and goes to next Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. Now, there will be a second week to this, which goes to May the 6th, but we'll cover that next week. So there are a couple things to look at here, a couple of different things which I've never seen before here in the game, but we'll kind of go through them together, and everything will be time-stamped. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a look at our challenges here first. Let's go to our map screen here. For me, I hit the right arrow on my controller, which brings up our challenges page. And for these special events, will be in the events section right here. Slide it over. So the top two here, complete week 1 challenges, 0 for 7. This one here, complete 1 and 2 challenges, 0 for 2. As you can see, we are getting tickets instead of rewards this time, and we'll kind of go over that here very shortly. But if you take note for the challenges, to complete week 1, we must complete 7. And there are only 7 challenges, so they're forcing us to do all 7 of them. So the first one here, collect pre-war money with the money bag backpack equipped, 76, get 10 tickets. Collect a pack of Carton or cigarettes with the money bag backpack equipped, 5, you get 10 tickets. Craft a Molotov with a money bag backpack equipped, 15, get 10 tickets. This one here, kill a human with a money bag backpack equipped, 76, and get 10 tickets. This one here, this bad boy here, this one's going to be a hard one for some people who are, have busy lives, who maybe kind of log on only a couple times a week. A little unfortunate, a little disappointed by it, because it is quite a bit. Kill an enemy with a money bag backpack with 500. Okay, get 15 tickets. That's quite something there. Pick a lock with the money bag backpack equipped, 3, get 5 tickets. And then scrap junk to produce, collect silver with the money bag backpack equipped, 5, and get 10 tickets. All right, so just an FYI, there are 7. We have to complete all 7 to get credit for the 7 to 7 for the week 1. So just an FYI there. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to track these bad boys as we do them. There we go. All right, so now let's back out. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go to the season page here right off the map screen. So again, something a little bit different here. We have our typical Glow of the Ghoul Season 20 Season Pass, and the one we're looking for in this case is the Appalachian Outlaw Special Event from April 22nd to May the 6th. Let's go ahead and select that bad boy. So there's just the one page, as you can see. And there is our money bag backpack, which is free for everyone. As you can see, 0 tickets. All right. So all you have to do is claim that bad boy. Now, there is something to this. So let's take a look at the Outlaw here. And I don't know if you can see it there. You have to look real close because it's kind of whited out. Claim money bag backpack to unlock this reward. And then this Ghoul wanted poster. Claim the Outlaw to unlock this reward. And that's the way it is for every single one of these, like this carry weight booster. Claim Ghoul wanted poster to unlock this reward, and etc. And etc. etc. So just an FYI, if you need to claim this, you will have to spend all your tickets. So you'll have to unlock the legendary module, which is this guy. You have to unlock the lunch boxes, which is this guy, and etc. So just an FYI there. Not too sure if people are going to be happy about that, but yeah, it's just the way it is. And this is just week 1 of 2. So let's go ahead. We're going to claim our money bag backpack for 0 tickets. There we go. Nice. Let's go ahead and inspect it here real quick. Gear up for the wasteland with this money bag backpack, because even in the apocalypse, you got to show off your fortune. Now, I don't think it's a backpack. I'm fairly certain it's just a skin for a backpack. Okay, so it's not a backpack itself. It's a skin for the small or standard backpack. I wish you would just kind of have a better description about this. So for those of you who don't have a backpack, I do have a couple of videos here on my channel that I made last summer with my low-level characters showing you the different ways to get a backpack. All right. Now, as you can see, I do have quite a few tickets here. And I'm just kind of curious, without even having to do those event challenges, those special event challenges that we have to do. Let's go ahead and see if we can buy this. I'm just kind of curious. I'm sure I can. Yeah. Right on. So if you have your tickets from your typical Season 20 Season Pass, you can go ahead and buy all this stuff. Let's try the Ghoul Wanted poster here. Just out of curiosity's sake, so there you guys go. Pretty cool. And as I bought that one with the tickets, it unlocked the carry weight booster ×3. All right. So you can do it that way. If you have a lot of tickets saved up, you don't even have to do those special event challenges. Like, you can if you wish, but you don't have to if you have the tickets from your typical current Season 20 Season Pass. So that's definitely interesting. Just want to share that with you guys. All right, so let's back out here. And we're going to go through these challenges just for those of you who, like to do this stuff. So the main thing is you can see we must have the money bag backpack equipped. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to go to our armor workbench here. And we're going to go modify/repair. We're going to go down to our backpack here. And we're going to slide it over again. And we're going to slide it down to our new backpack skin. This guy right here, money bag backpack. As you can see, costs us 1 cloth and 2 plastic to craft. Now, the other mods that I have on it, that's just mods that I have on my backpack. It's going to be different for everyone, but that has nothing to do with the backpack itself that everyone else will have, okay? Because everyone's will be different, or depending on what mods you have on your backpack. So let's go ahead. We're going to apply this skin to our backpack. That's back out there. So there we go. Let's take the jetpack off just real quick, just so you can see it without the jetpack. I really like that backpack. Looks really, really cool. I like how it has that snub-nosed pistol right in there. Revolver. Yeah, very sharp looking. I like it. There's a little key set there on the side. Nice. Nice. Let's put our jetpack back on before I forget. There we go. All right, let's take a look. Now that we have that equipped, now we can go ahead and complete our challenges here. Let's go ahead with this one here first. Scrap junk to collect silver with the money bag backpack equipped 5. Okay, so silver is a junk item that we cannot use the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. So just to kind of show you, Tinker's Workbench here. If we go down to bulk, if we go down to the S section, as you can see, silver is not an option. So we can bulk and scrap method for most junk items here in the game, but silver is not one of them. So we can get silver in many great spots in around the wasteland. We do have a camp resource that will collect electronic parts. It's this bad boy here, this Enclave Data Center, which is a camp resource. And some of those electronic parts you can see will have silver in them. So just an FYI, if you happen to have this camp resource, you can get a little bit of silver of it in something like that as well. Ghouls are also a good source of silver. I'm not saying every ghoul will have silver on them, but silver and gold in general in terms of utensils. So west of Vault 76, the upper lower parking lot, just walking around the roads of Morgantown, little patches of 4 to 6 ghouls every block and a half or so. Right here, Eastern Regional Penitentiary, the lower section of Clarksburg, going over the Clarksburg Shooting Club. Right over here, the level 50 DMV building, Charleston Capitol building. Right over here in Lewisburg, just to name a couple of spots. Of course, anywhere in around the White Spring Golf Club and the golf course, etc. A bunch of ghouls in around there as well. So you can try those areas for ghouls looking for silver utensils. Fancy hairbrushes are a good source for silver as well. If you come down here to the north entrance, right down to the mall, as long as you have the caps for them, you can try your luck at the vendors that are down there. They will sell junk items to you that are silver, and you can try your luck down there. Now, also here at the White Spring Mall, in the spa area, we'll have fancy hairbrushes. They weren't there for me today on this server because I had picked them up recently, but there's usually 2 fancy hairbrushes that are there, and they give you silver there as well. One of the best spots for silver here in the game, I have a couple of great videos here on the channel, is right here, the Palace of the Winding Pass. Let's pop up here today. Alright, so we're going to go right to the main building itself. There will be a bunch of scorched around, but hopefully we can sneak around without bothering them too much. Again, right to the main building itself. And what we're looking for here are silver bowls, okay? And each silver bowl will give you 2 silver each. So we're going to sneak in right through there. So there's our first silver bowl right there. So that's 2. It's 4. Let's head upstairs. Head upstairs again. Six right there. So 2, 4, 6. We should have more than enough for the 5. But there'll be more silver bowls right there. There'll be a couple of more in this room here. The vast majority is up on the top floor, which has its own set of doors. And I would say there's about 4 or 5 more of the silver bowls up here. So now we need to scrap these up. We can go to any workbench at all on the map to scrap them. We're just going to head back to our camp. You can go to another player's camp, a train station, down at the mall to scrap this stuff up, whatever you want to do. We're just going to head back to our camp to set ourselves up for the next one. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to scrap these bowls up. There we go. Done. Here's our tickets. All right, good stuff. Let's see what's next here, Jim. Collect a pack or a carton of cigarettes with the Moneybag Backpack Equip 5. Okay, so we recently just got a camp resource here in the game. The last couple of weeks, and I believe it's on its last week maybe. It's this Doctor's Orders cigarette machine, okay? And again, it will collect chems, but it mainly collects cigarettes and cigar boxes. As you can see there, it is a very, very good camp resource. And not only that, it looks fantastic. And I did do a little video on this, so you can check that out if you so wish. And again, great camp resources when to get, basically. Another great spot we can find cigarette and cigarette cartons is from medical dispensers, and we can find medical dispensers at all train stations, anywhere where there's a free fast travel. Basically, we could find a medical dispenser, even way down here in Camden Park, and around that back of the roller coaster where that manager's building is, right where the toilets are. There's one right back there as well. And they usually have 5 packs of cigarettes in each medical dispenser, so that is pretty awesome. You will come across a video of mine. It's a very popular video. I bring you here to Sugar Grove, and this is hands down probably one of the best spots for not only packets of cigarettes, which you can scrap to give you asbestos, but also lead in terms of pencils, springs in terms of battered clipboards. If you make it all the way to the end, it's well worth it. But just keep in mind, there's a 50% chance you'll come across an Assaultron at the end. The other 50% chance is a Colonel Gutsy. Hopefully you get the Gutsy, but again, just a reminder, there could be an Assaultron there. Another great spot is right down here at Camp Liberty, believe it or not, right around the bonfire area. All kinds of pack of cigarettes in around there as well. And good old Flatwoods. Good old Flatwoods is a good spot for cigarettes in general. Usually just single cigarettes is right around this area. But this one here, we're actually looking for a carton or a pack of cigarettes, okay? But if you are looking for cigarettes or cigars, Flatwoods is a really good spot. There is just across the street from the house with the red star, like where the ramen are at. If you head up that road, you'll come across a blue trailer with 3 flamingos up front and a satellite dish up top. It's the only one in town, and there's a lot of just single cigarettes inside that particular trailer, so just an FYI there. What we're actually going to do is we're going to go to this train station here, right next door, and we're going to buy them right from this vending machine. There's our 5 packs of cigarettes right there. 100 caps, done. Just like that, baby. Oh, yeah. Just like that. Good times. All right, let's see what's next here. Let's see what is next. Craft a Molotov with the money bag backpack equipped 15. Okay, so of course, we have to do this at the Tinker's Workbench. We go craft. We go down here to grenades. Molotov cocktails right here. So each one will cost you 1 adhesive, 1 cloth, 2 glass, and 2 oil. 15 of them, I think it was. Done. Just like that. Sweet. All right. Let's see what's next, Jim. Pick a lock with the money bag backpack equipped 3. Okay. So here on the channel, I do have some older videos. I usually like to kind of show off the level 0 requirement pick lock. Because I know myself, like my low level, I think he's like level 55 or something like that now. He doesn't even have any pick lock cards under perception at all. It's quite embarrassing. But he does have Master Infiltrator though, so he's able to pick some locks with that legendary perk card. But I usually like to kind of show off the level 0 pick locks for the newer players of the game, people who kind of don't have those perk cards at all. Now, of course, we can pick lock anything in the game if you have Master Infiltrator, or if you do have the pick lock cards under perception. By all means, okay? By all means. So let's go to a couple of good spots for level 0 requirement. Right, where are we at here, Jim? Right over here at the Gilman Lumber Mill. Let's pop over here today. We are just south of Vault 76. And again, level 0 requirement means you don't need a pick lock per card under perception. That's why I kind of show these off, more so for the newer folk. If you've been playing for a while, you know where they're at. So as you can see, their level 0 requirement, it shows auto unlock for me, because I have, the wrong button there. Yeah, legendary perk cards. It is called Master Infiltrator. Once you get into legendary perk cards, I highly recommend this bad boy. It just saves you a lot of time, and you don't even need to have pick lock under perception or even hacking perk cards out, so you can save that room for other perk cards, right? So auto unlock, let's go ahead and unlock that bad boy. Done. So there's one done. Now the other great spot is right over here, actually the Blue Ridge bunkhouse. Let's pop over here. Now, if you ever come across, like, let's say you're a person who you don't have Fallout First, or you don't have private servers. If you come across these locks and they're already unlocked, all you have to do is server hop. Just server hop, you'll eventually get on a server where they'll be locked up for you, okay? This red toolbox, so there's a level 0 unlock right there. And right here, this first aid box, you can see level 0 unlock. There we go. Just like that. Nice. And again, anything will count. I'm just, kind of gearing this particular one more so for the newer folk, which there's a lot of on the channel here. All right, let's see what's next. Going through these pretty good. Collect pre-war money with the money bag backpack equipped 76. So I do have a video. I don't know if there's a link in the description to one, but I do have a video I made just last year on locations for pre-war money here in the game, and it is all timestamped. You can definitely check that out if you so wish. Cash registers are kind of hit and miss. I don't find it's I would say it's less than 50% chance for cash registers to find pre-war money in them. Wavy Withers Water Park has a whole lot of them. But again, Wavy Withers Water Park, as soon as you enter in, on the left-hand side, there's a little manager's room. There's usually some pre-war money in there as well. Right down here in Morgantown, we have the event called Back on the Beat. At the very last door the robot opens is a bank. All kinds of pre-war money just laying there, as well as 4 to 5 safes. Morgantown Airport, there's some corpses here. Corpses are a good source of pre-war money, as well as collision course. So the event collision course at the very end is a government aid drop, and it gives you anywhere from 99 to 101 pre-war money. It's hands down one of the best spots for pre-war money in one location. You don't even have to do that event, okay? If you're on a public server with other people, chances are somebody has done it already. All you have to do is go to a server, come to Morgantown Airport, go to the quarantine zone, and you'll see the government aid drop there, whether you completed that event or not. Go up to it, and you'll be able to claim everything inside that government aid box, including the pre-war money. I think the most I ever found there in one server was 3, and I got like over 300 pre-war money just in that one little instance. All right, so just an FYI, it is probably one of the best ways to get pre-war money here in the game. Wolves are also a good source of pre-war money, believe it or not. Tyler County Fairgrounds, we have that event that pops up, leader of the pack. There's 3 packs of wolves. Again, great spot. Autumn Acre Cabins usually has about 6 wolves here. Again, a great source of pre-war money. So let's pop over here to Morgantown Airport, because we do need quite a bit of it. I know Heather, a member here on the channel, she usually will do collision course or just come by the government aid drop, collect the pre-war money, put it in her stash box just for these daily, weekly challenges that pop up. It's a really good idea. So we're going to kind of go through here. We're going to kill these Scorched. Now, you see something else there popping up there as well. Kill an enemy. That's why I have things kind of tracked. So as we do this, we're going to be killing some enemies here. So again, kill an enemy with the money bag backpack, equip 500. So I'm obviously not going to complete this one in this episode because it will be like hours long, okay? Again, we do have all week to do this, but if you are a person who is short on time, you're busy with work and school, and can only play a couple times a week, this one will be a hard one for you. Unfortunately, it's a little unfair. But again, anything on the map counts, and we'll kind of get to that as we kind of go along, but we're here more so for the pre-war money, but I just kind of want to show you that real quick here as we kind of go along. So here are a couple corpses right on this stage, and again, they will have pre-war money on them most times anyway, depending on the server that you're on. There'll be one more guy right in this green sea can here. There we go. And again, as I mentioned, any safe in the game, doesn't matter what level, level 0 to level 3, you open up a safe, there's always going to be pre-war money in there as well. So just an FYI there, okay? You just open up safes. So let's keep going here. We're just going to take care of these Scorched. And we're going to do collision course. And I'll show you that government aid drop at the end. But again, you don't even have to complete that event. Just make yourself to a public server, and hopefully you'll get on a server that has a couple of those government aid drops already done, and you get your pre-war money that way. Let's go in here. We're going to spawn in collision course on our own. Here we go. One of the events you can spawn in by yourself. There we go. Alright, so just myself here. This should go fairly quickly. And again, we'll be killing some enemies here at the same time. There is a Scorched Beast that flies around, but I wouldn't even bother wasting my time with that guy. You see, he's going to eventually fly off, and they'll be just wasting all your ammo on that ammo eater of a Scorched Beast. Get up a little bit closer with these guys because this weapon is range is a little bit lower than a typical rifle. We do have 5 ways, but it should be go fairly quick, I would think. Let's grab some of these Molotovs that we crafted here. Why not? Surprised that guy's not coming after me there. There we go. See, See, he's flying off the distance there. I've shot at him I don't know how many times, and he just goes. He just leaves, so don't even waste the bullets. It's not even worth your time of day. Just saying. I got him right through there. Nice. They fixed the jetpack issues because I've been having better luck with the jetpack here today, which is nice. The guy in the foot doesn't need that anymore. Come on. Oh, yeah. He's gonna run for the hills now, is he? Gonna make me run, are you? Oh, yeah, once when I start reloading there, then he comes for me. Silly goose. Silly scorched. Love it. Love that chain effect. I don't know why I love that so much, but it's just so satisfying. Done. Alright, so there's our government aid drop going to come here. Might as well grab some caps while we're here. And some rounds. Some of our rounds back. I don't want to grab everything, of course, but most of the rounds and the caps. Let's see what we got here. Alright, good stuff. Alright, so there's our government aid drop coming. And again, if you're lucky enough to get on a private server, you don't even have to do this event. You know, I've done this a million times, so it's fairly quick for me. But again, whether you complete this event or not, and you see these government aid drops here, just walk up to it and collect your pre-war money. Done. And anywhere from 99 to 101. Alright, there's our pre-war money right there every single time. 100% guaranteed. Just saying. Alright. Just like that. Let's see what's next, Jim. Let's see what is next. Alright, let's go ahead. Kill a human with the money bag backpack equipped 76. So different types of humans here in the game. You have blood eagles, cultists, communists here in the game, okay? So this type of icon here, we're looking for blood eagles. This type of icon here, more so for the cultists. Point Pleasant is one of the exceptions to that. Of course, we can find at least 20 cultists here, but a little different icon. The communists can only be found down here in Camp Liberty, so just an FYI. So in terms of real squishy guys, the Crosshair, Clancy Manor, again, Point Pleasant, Oregon Cave. So Oregon Cave is just one cave. There's only 3 entrances to it, but it just brings you to the same cave. A little bit of a maze down there, so watch yourself. Hunter's Ridge, Twin Pine Cabins, Kanawha County Cemetery. Good old Blood Eagle Alley, like the cult, starts down here. The Sludge Works, Roland's Labor Camp, Widow's Perch, the Kill Box, the Pig Steeds. This works its way up this little mountain range, meets up with the highway. Cliff Watch, South Cutthroat Camp, Seneca Gang Camp, Bloody Franks. We have a couple spots up here as well. Ammo dump. I think there's only one guy up there. Moth Home, Crimson Prospect, Lucky Hole Mine. That's a pretty good spot. Johnson's Acre. So as you can see, many great options for us here in the game for human enemies. So let's go ahead. We're going to pop up here to Clancy Manor. We've been spending a lot of time in Point Pleasant, so we'll Keep that for another day. Again, so here will be cultists, so let's go after these guys. Again, we're traveling in the dark as we normally do here in the channel for whatever reason. Love that chain effect, it's totally awesome. And as you can see, it is kind of racking up as we're kind of completing them. And that's why I track this stuff, just so you can kind of see it in action at the same time when I am. This guy was just shooting at me a second ago, and he's sitting down. Weird. Oh, he must, oh, he's just getting up. He's wondering what happened to his little buddy there. He's too far away from me for this weapon. Got him. Ha! Love this weapon so much. You're joining him all right. There you are. What are we doing for ammo? I think someone's following me up the stairs. Should be 2 more cats over here. Stay right there, buddy. Alright. So there's some cultists, and you see that kind of racking up there as we're doing it. And also, they also count as an enemy. Alright, so again, you can kind of do them collectively if you so wish, whatever you want to do. But again, humans that we're going after, Blood Eagles, cultists, and communists, also considered enemies here in the game. So as you can see, that's racking up here. You see that guy, he kind of looked like a ghoul. Okay, see how he had like a little bit of a ghoul appearance to him. You will come across cultists and Blood Eagles and communists that look like ghouls. If you get real up close and personal, they will still count because they're still considered cultists or Blood Eagles or communists. They're not considered feral ghouls, all right? Just an FYI, okay? If you do come across that, they will count, all right? So there's an example of some cultists there. Let's go after some Blood Eagles here this time. Let's pop over here to the Cliff Watch. We'll take care of those guys. I don't plan on completing the entire one here. We're just kind of going to go through the different factions just to show you how they count, basically, okay? So there should only be about 5 or 6 of them here. These Blood Eagles. Just like that. Just like that, Jimmy boy. Let's grab some stuff. There we go. Yeah, nice and easy. Alright, so there's some examples of Blood Eagles. Let's go after some communists here. The communists are right down here in Camp Liberty, so let's pop down here. So you can see them counting as we're his old Rover, the attack dog there. Have a nice life, bud. Oh, he's getting trapped in between the. Oh, that's kind of unfair. That's kind of mean, wasn't it? Time to move on, Jim. Go through this place here just to show you how these guys count as well. This guy here, he's got the old power armor on. attacked from all sides. There's a little bit of breathing room here. Ouch. His old Rover's sister there. Alright, let's keep going here. Alright, so here's this bonfire here, as I mentioned down here in Camp Liberty. So there's the packs of cigarettes. As you can see, there's quite a few of them down here. So just a kind of FYI, if you go to a medical dispenser and there's none there for whatever reason, you can use this place as a pretty good little backup there. Person way over there. I don't know if I can make it up there with this. Oh, yeah, they must have fixed the jetpack. I'm impressed. It's good. Love when they fix stuff. There's old Pooh Bear there. Get stuck. Alright, so that pretty much sums it up, basically. We still get quite a bit to go here, but again, the video will be long. I just kind of wanted to show you some examples of human enemies, you know, blood eagles, cultists, and communists, you know, like the main enemies that we have here in the game. All right. So let's take a look at the last one here. Kill an enemy with a backpack, money bag backpack equipped. Okay, so again, 500. Going to be a little bit of a stretch for some people to complete this week, especially for those of you who work, go to school, etc. and can only play a couple times a week. So as you saw, we had killed Scorched, we had killed Blood Eagles, Cultists, and Communists, and everything is on the table for enemies, okay? Insects, cryptids, ghouls, etc., etc., right? So let's go in Flatwoods here real quick, just to kind of show you down through Flatwoods how easy you can kind of make this for yourself. Again, with any of these challenges, even the daily, weekly ones, you can make them as hard or as difficult as you want. It's really up to you. All right, so there's a couple of rad roaches in this little bus stop here. And I'm just kind of showing you how they count. See how they're popping up, killing an enemy. Okay. There's about 9 Brahmin here in total, down here in Flatwoods. Now, the Brahmin are passive. I can reload my weapon here. There we go. Let's kind of shoot at old Betsy here. So as you can see, they're killing enemy. Counts as killing enemy, even though these guys are passive. But just kind of wanted to show you, again, you can make this easy as hard as you want. And if you're at lower level, you can just kind of come down here through Flatwoods, you know, a couple times this week. And take care of, you know, all the Brahmin. There's a couple possums around, etc., etc. All right. Here's an opossum right there, Mr. Opossum. You have Mrs. Opossum right around the corner here. You have 4 of Betsy's cousins right out back here. So this is the garage here with the yellow peak here again. Bunch of Brahmin here. There we go. Nice and easy, eh? Let's go after some mongrels. We'll go up here at the Green Country Lodge here real quick. Again, just kind of sticking around Flatwoods. There's usually a couple of mole rats around here. You can see them, how they're counting there from the left-hand side. Usually on this hill, it ranges on what type of enemies are up here, or animals. Just see that guy flung way over here, about 120 yards there. So we got a chicken right here. As you can see, he counted as well. Again, sometimes there's rad snakes here. There's squirrels, foxes, right in this one location. So you can always try that as well. There's a bunch of mongrels right here. Again, usually just 3 of them. And just like that. You can see them kind of counting. And usually in around this area, there's usually some... oh, there's a rat snake there. Nice. And again, sometimes it varies in this little spot here. Sometimes it's chickens or foxes or rabbits or squirrels. It's one little location. Nice. Let's go after some ghouls. Go to Vault 76 here. We'll go to the upper lower parking lot. I'm just trying to give you guys as many examples, but everything is basically on the table. Even the passive ones like Brahmin. Alright, so we got some ghouls over here. Again, just to kind of show you how these guys would count. Kill an enemy. There we go. Alright, let's go after some Mylarks. Let's go to the New River Gorge Bridge east. Jeez. A little bit of time there, isn't it? Now, if you do your daily, weekly challenges at the same time, see, I do the videos where I want to incorporate the videos, on their own kind of thing without having to kind of intertwine the different dailies, weeklies, and these challenges. So if you do your daily, weekly challenges with this backpack on this week, you can get her done fairly quickly. All right, there's going to be a couple of blot flies here. Kind of show you that. There'll be a couple of Mylarks over here by the swimming pool. Let's pop over here real quick. Being followed, being trolled by a blotfly, so there's a Mylark there. Oh, maybe not anymore, maybe he gave up. Oh, there he comes. Too bad that wall's there. I think he was maybe kind of going behind there to hide behind the wall. I think that's what he was doing. Let's go after our grafted monster here real quick. And a couple of robots just to kind of show you that aspect. Alright, there'll be a Liberator right down here. Alright, and there should be a grafted monster right down here, which included as a cryptid if we can find him. Where's he at? Oh, maybe he's up here. Yeah, we don't want to do that. There's our bad brother. Get this guy in the old blowholes there. Holy, he's really making his way up there, isn't he? Ouch. There we go. So as you saw, just during this short video, we got 107, right? And that's just me fooling around, all right? So it could be done. It could be done if you give yourself like maybe a good solid hour, right? Of just kind of going after everything and everything, right? You can do it that way. All right, let's head back to our camp here. put this weapon away. Let that cool down for a second or two. Alright, so I think let's take a look at these event challenges here one last time. Alright, so I would call that done. And again, we went over examples for the human enemies and enemies in general. Pretty much everything is on the map for the enemies, alright? So let's head back here to our season page. And let's go ahead and unlock some of these bad boys. So now we need the framed prison break newspaper. So unlock that. And then I believe Piggy Bank unlocked for us. There you can see it kind of unlock them one at a time there. Now, whether you want this stuff, it's really up to you if you really want this stuff. But it's all the fun. It's all the fun of the game. There we go. And then this duffel bag full of cash. Let's go ahead and inspect that real quick. Show off your glorious greed and loot in your camp with this duffel bag full of cash. I don't think it collects anything. When I first saw it, I was hoping it would have maybe like a camp resource where it collects pre-war money. That would have been pretty cool, but I don't think that's what that does. Let's take a look at this piggy bank real quick here. Add a little oink to your decor. No caps required. Okay. He's got a little crack and a little band-aid there. Isn't that cute? All right. Let's go to our shelter. See if we can take a look at a couple of these things here. Let's turn the lights on. There we go. Let's go ahead. We're going to build a couple of floors. And then a couple of walls. There we go. Okay. Nice. Let's take a look at our build menu here again. Let's go down here to the new section. So here's our little piggy bank here. As you can see, let's shut this light off for a second. There we go. Maybe you can see it a little bit better without the light, a little hard to see. So there's our piggy bank. One ceramic to craft. He's probably under floor decor, I'm guessing. I have so much stuff in here, I don't even know if it'll even pop up for me. Let's take a quick look here. Something so small. It might be grouped with something else, who knows. Oh, right there. Right there, floor decor. Nice. Let's go ahead and that cute little fellow there. And as you can see, he's got his little crack with his little band-aid on him there. Huh! Can't really interact with them. It would have been nice if we could put some money in them, would be great. Go back to the build menu here. We'll go back under new. So there is our duffel bag full of cash. So 1 cloth and 2 plastic to craft. Okay. Surprised we don't need pre-war money to craft it. That's interesting for sure. And this is probably under floor decor as well. Yeah, right there. Oh, right under the piggy bank. Even perfect. Nice. So let's put him right here. Burp. Just like that. Nice. Yeah, the light kind of too bright almost on this. Yeah, again, can't interact with it. Let's go back. to our build menu here. We'll go back under new section. And then we'll go ahead and We get these posters here, so these will be under your wall decor for sure. So the framed newspaper, 1 adhesive and 2 wood. We have, this is pretty nice, this detective board. That's pretty sharp. We have something similar in the game already. 2 cloth and 1 wood to craft. We have this cool little, Jimmy the Scab. Hey, that is a picture of me. How did they know? Jimmy the Scab. I don't even know what to say. 1 adhesive and 2 cloth to craft. Yeah, right on. I can just hear it now in the comments. You just hear it now. Right on. So they'd be under your wall decor section right there. And again, depending on how long you've been playing the game and where you'll be able to... Oh, there they are right there. Right there in your wall decor. Just like that. Nice. Love it. Totally love it there. Yeah. Can't believe the bad lighting in this area. Let's move this guy around. I don't even know if it's even gonna work. Put him over here. Yeah, somewhat anyway. Okay. Yeah, so there you guys go. Let's take one last check at that season. Done. That's all there is. And again, in terms of those event challenges, again, they just give us tickets. And if you already have tickets already from the current Season 20 Season Pass, you can kind of skip ahead without even having to do these, I guess. I guess it's just something for us to do. It's fun. It's all in good fun. I enjoy this. I enjoy doing these things anyway. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this cute little heist theme special event challenges. And just remember that I didn't make it up. But any kind of help you can give to people in terms of completing the challenges would be useful. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share me at the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Whiffen, Heather White Tribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confounded Bridge, Ben Durant, John DJ59, Pickerass, Benny Bunny, Grant Trentno. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.